a TRES Belle dress by Ellie & Mac, and I cut out a size 12, and unfortunately it's just too small. So now I need to start over with a size 14. You can see it's stretching right here. This seam should be right over here. It's just too tight. The sleeves are too tight. So I'm just going to have to, unfortunately, start over. Welcome to my sewing channel. My name is Delilah, and today is just a sew-along. This is a cute summer dress pattern, and it's great for beginners. And it's available at ellieandmac.com. It's the TRES Belle dress. And I'll put the details of the pattern in the link below. So right here I am just working on putting the sleeve together, just going really slow, making sure that the fabric is included on both sides of it. And that looks really good, so I'm just going to move along to the other side. So I have my sleeves sewn on and the binding is sewn on. Now I'm just going to lay the bodice flat. And I'm going to baste stitch this part over here on this opposite end. And then this one will come over here on this end. And now I'll just take it over to my sewing machine and stitch it down. Okay, so what I did is I basted this side down and then this one. So I just stitched it just so that I wasn't like juggling all these different layers when I went to go sew all of them down. So now I'm gonna sew this whole side together, you know, with the sleeve and the bodice, and then this whole side down together as well, making sure that I got in all those layers. Make sure you went through all layers. Okay, that looks good. Let's go down, moving on to the other side now. And the material that I'm using is a French terry knit that I purchased from elevatedfashionfabrics.com. Okay, and then I need to examine this side, make sure there's no seams that are coming open, and it looks good. Now I'm gonna go try it on and see how it fits. So I will be right back. If you are enjoying this video so far, please consider subscribing and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Okay, so it is like a tube top right now, so I won't show you too low, but it fits, so I'm gonna keep going. Let's work on the skirt now. So right now I am placing the front skirt to the back skirt, and you'll notice that mine has pockets. The pattern doesn't include pockets, but I do have a tutorial on how to add pockets to any skirt. So I'll put the link right here if you want to watch that, but otherwise, you know, just ignore my pockets. Okay, so now we will take it over. I'm going to actually serge these two sides together. I actually really love pockets because it gives my hands something to do. If you think about it, have you ever been standing somewhere and you're like, oh, I guess I'll just hold my phone, or, I don't know what to do with my hands. So putting them in your pockets just makes it less awkward. And you have a place to hold your snacks. Okay, so now I will just put some music on. Actually, I have a question. So for those of you that make dresses, where do you wear them? I am just curious if you're actually wearing the dresses that you make. And I absolutely do. I wear them to work and church and even the grocery store. Okay, so this is our first side, and we didn't stitch in there. Now we'll move on to the other side. Okay, we're coming up on this curve, so you'll see that I just keep it straight. See, and so then I just feed it in just like this. Okay, and that's what this side looks like. Okay, now we have a pocket right here on this side. And here's our other pocket right here. Now I'm ready to attach the front to the back, but I'm just going to mark my middle area so I can match it to the bodice, which I should have done this a lot sooner, but it's okay. Okay, so there's the middle of that. Let me mark the middle of this. Okay, now I'm going to tuck this into my dress, keeping the right sides together. This is kind of tricky because it's got the wrap. Okay, so here's the back. Back center goes with that. And this is the front. Now I'm going to sew the bodice to the skirt, and I'm going to use my serger. And a funny thing is, I thought that my recorder was going, but it just took still shots. But you get the idea. And now I'm working on the strap. Okay, now I'm going to turn it inside out. I just use whatever I have right next to me. This is actually a straw that I'm using. Go. And And then I'll sew it to the bodice really quick. Okay, you know what? It doesn't need to be sewn to the bodice. Let me just go ahead and try this on. Okay, so I just tied it right there. And I love it. It fits really well. Let me show you some other pictures. I will definitely be making this dress again. And remember, I added my own pockets. I used a French terry knit, and I cut out the circle skirt bottom to get this twirl effect right here. Okay, I'm glad you guys stuck around. I hope I've inspired you to make the TRES Belle. If not, the Ellie and Mac Patterns website has other dresses that are just as easy as this one. I'll put a link in my descriptions tab below. And if you enjoyed this video, again, give me a thumbs up. Also, check out my other videos. And I hope to see you in my next video. I post them every Wednesday. And until next time, happy sewing. Bye, guys.